girl Esther Joy has some soup. She made some potato corn chowder ramen. Don't ask her how she made it. I never know myself. But I'm so excited because I've never made something like this. And I think it's going to be good. It's thundering and I'm outside, but I feel like it's nice to eat hot soup in cold weather. So that's what we're going to do. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So let's take a little bit of this soup. Yes. Yo, what's good? Yo, Cosmic Bean JT, you're eating too? That's good. If you're eating, fam. Sorry, got a bit violent there. If you're eating, then join the fun. My dog is here, and he's just kind of chilling. It's starting to thunder, but it's not raining yet. And again, it's just perfect soup season. So I wanted to talk about what I've learned with food while I eat, because I felt like that's relevant, right? And I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm a Taurus, so I like food a lot. All right, shout out all my Taurus people out there, because I don't know, something about it is just so beautiful. The way food is prepared, the way it's made, like it just grows out of the ground. You know, it grows out of the ground and we eat it, bro. Like, what kind of magic is that? Think about it. And I'm gonna be honest, I live in New York, and I mean, there are farming places here, but I've also met people that have never gone to a farm, don't really know where their food comes from, and are suspicious if it doesn't come from a store. Like, okay, fair enough. I'm not here to judge, but it does make me wonder why we've been so disconnected from where our food comes. And I'm eating ramen noodles, so I'm not one to judge anyone, okay? I believe that I went down to earth because I really like food and I just wanted to eat, okay? God. Slaps. But for real, like, sometimes I think about how I feel about food and I'm just like, I definitely just love it so much. I decided to come to earth just so I could try different foods. And so there's no judgment, okay? Everyone comes down for their own reasons. Some people came here to overcome maybe food or to overcome the need for food. I don't know. You know, I'm just one person and I came here because I like food, okay? Right, yes. All you Capricorn people out here, I mean, we are not the same. Just joking. No need to divide, but yes. God is so good. Thank you for this food. Thank you. Yes, I pray when I like to make my food. So, but for real, you know, some people like, you know, I've gotten comments. People have been like, Esther, that's not totally raw, organic, vegan, straight from the ground that you walk on. Like, okay, well, everything's straight from the ground that you walk on. But I get what they're saying. You know, some people are really hardcore. They believe that the food they eat has such a big impact. And it does have a big impact on your being. I agree. But I think there's a balance. And also, I don't know about you, but it never really sat right with me. I feel like everyone has their own diets, and that works for them. And it's good to explore your diet and find what works for you, what makes you feel good, what makes your body feel good. Don't mind me slurping my noodles. Okay. Oh my God, somebody's gonna come in here, see me talking to my noodles and laughing. But yes, you gotta listen to your body. I am not here, I'm not like a nutritionist or dietitian or anything like that. I'm not here to tell you what to eat and what not to eat. Nope. I am just here to eat what I like to eat and say that it's good to eat what you like to eat, but also have moderation and be aware of how you feel. It got real dark for a second there. That's because the storm is starting out here, fam. I don't know about you, but that just makes me so much happier to eat soup. But yeah, so I've also talked to vegans, right? And I remember talking to one of the good vibers, and they were like, "I'm vegan, but you know, they sent me a video of animals that are herbivores eating other animals." Mm. Oh my god. Yes. Oh god, it's so good. Okay. But you know, they thought like, okay, if even these herbivores are eating other animals, given this isn't a common occurrence, but it still happens, it makes you realize that we were all designed in a multifaceted way. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and eat animals or eat people, but I am saying that we all were designed in a unique way. I just said that again. But when you think about it, you know, some people, like, quite literally cannot eat meat and cannot eat animal products. And good on them. Good on them. Some people can eat meat and animal products, and they want to, okay? So when we think about food, I think that I have a very big plant-based diet. I am vegan for the not vegan. I'm vegetarian. All right, I'm not that hardcore. Not yet. If I feel led, maybe, but nah. So, but I will say that I think it's really important to acknowledge your food. The ones that have the most energy are the ones that are closest to the light. So eating plants and vegetables, fruits and vegetables and other plants provide a lot of energy because you're getting it straight from the source. The plants just took like the sunlight and the water and they made food, and then you eat the plant and then it's like great, you get that energy. So great plus and so understandably it's good for you. It provides energy. But I also think that we are all made differently, just like how I could say nice shirt and somebody could take it as a compliment and somebody else could take that as a like, no, that was rude. You know, I think it's the same way, right? So like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Some people will eventually learn to photosynthesize. Yes, Isaiah. I obviously can't with these dark conditions because I'm just letting the door fly in the wind out here, but whoosh. Okay, I thought that was gonna do something. It didn't, but you know what you're gonna do? It's a sleepover now. I do believe that some people can photosynthesize. In fact, some people just eat sun and air. They're called, I think, planted air. No, I'm not even gonna try to. Aerifarians or liquefarians. Nope, they don't even drink water. Yeah, it's so dark in here because the wind is doing its thing. But for real, I would say that it's important to note, and I'm gonna actually move myself so there's like more light out here. You guys can't see a single thing, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I would say that we don't give ourselves enough credit. Like, there's actually a lot that we can do, like, and live without. I like to fast because it reminds me of this. There are also, you know, plenty of people, like, I remember reading this research article, and the research article literally showed this dude that didn't eat for like and just like absorbed the sun's energy, and it sustained them. They didn't lose any weight. You know, that stuff exists. I do not put it past. And so, like, when people are like, you need food to survive, right? The rain sounds really nice. I like you drinking soup and listening to the rain. But yeah, so I believe that, you know, there are certain foods that are good for you, but that's just generally because the collective has seen positive benefits. That doesn't always mean that it's going to lead to a positive benefit for you and your own individual vessel. does not hurt to try. It does not hurt to try. So, with that being said, fam, I would love to know, like, what do you feel like is the best diet? And diet itself is a weird word, because I feel like there's a lot of weight in that idea of diet. It's like very constricted. It's like, this is what it is, and this is all that there is. And I don't know about you, maybe it's because I'm a Taurus and I love food so much, but I've never really put myself on a diet I can really stick to. I guess being a vegetarian is kind of a diet, but even so, I focus on just eating more plants than avoiding eating meat. And it works for me. I remember I did try to go vegan at once back in high school, and I ended up passing out because at that time it was kind of a shock to my body. And I was working out like 6 hours a day swimming, and it wasn't really, I didn't really prepare myself, I guess, the best. And I was also anemic, and I don't think I was getting enough iron either. So there was a lot going on there, and I realized I don't need to focus on like, don't eat this, but instead of thinking, I'm gonna eat this because it's it nurtures me, and it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel happy that I'm able to eat it. So it says the best diet is the minimum requirement of the body. Yes, portion control. And Isaiah says, honestly, I don't think there's a right diet unless you have a specific intention with your body goals. Maybe whatever is balanced for you physically and mentally. Yes. For me, I love cooking maybe more than I like eating. I'm not ashamed to say that because I love cooking so much. I just love food. I think it's so beautiful. It's like the most amazing art ever. Imagine these trees are just growing like these yummy, beautiful things, and you get to pick them, and you get to make art with it, and then you get to smell it, taste it. Like, it's just amazing. And then it also gives you nutrients, and your body is just vibing with it. So, oh, yes. Oh. Okay, that was good. There's nothing like noodles on a rainy day. Okay, but let's go on a little bit, right? Before I go, cooking is meditation. Evo, it really is. I have dreams of, my future vision is just being able to have a nice, safe space that is clean and comfy, and I can cook in it or make my own meals. But yeah. So, I think food is more than just what we consume. That is what food is. It is just consuming, but there's more ways that we can consume food than just eating. As good as food is. Oh. Yes, there is. And I wanted to explore those with you. Alright, can I place you? Jedi is out here. He doesn't want to get too near to the rain. And he's black, so you can't really see him at all. Alrighty. But he's waiting out here. He's ready for his food. But yeah, I would say that there's a lot of ways to consume food. And some of those ways come through in social media. When we look at social media, we have our feed. Our feed is full of what we like to eat with our eyes and our mind. And they nurture our soul. The purpose of food is to give us, some building blocks for us to break down and for us to make something more for ourselves and create. My dog is just looking at the rain. Oh, Jedi. You enjoying it? Yeah. I'm gonna put you right there so I can eat my soup with 2 hands because I'm trying to invest in this. But yeah. You are always consuming. Whenever you are inputting anything in your energy, you are eating it, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. And then you have to excrete it. So you are consuming with your eyes, you are consuming with your mind, you're consuming with your thoughts, you're consuming a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. difference between social media feed and nutrition is the attention span. Whoa. Actually, I'm happy you mentioned that, Ivode, because think about it. Fast food, like, our attention span has translated into the food that we actually eat. If you're gonna keep scrolling on, let's say, like TikTok or something, and in real life, you're also gonna have that translated over, and you're not gonna be maybe as patient unless you have a passion for cooking. To make your own food, you're gonna look for the fastest thing that will satisfy that craving or that hunger that you have. So that in itself is really powerful to acknowledge. My dog is just chilling out here. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, but he's out there. Isn't that right, buddy? He's smelling the rain, Jedi. You good? He's doing good. He's doing good. But, yeah, like, if we don't realize that any way we consume anything, it's going to translate to the other aspects of our lives. Whether we first consume with our attention, then with our mouth, by the words that we say and the things that we consume, it's going to translate over in all of the ways. Unfortunately, a lot of people are more concerned if the food tastes good and how fast they can eat it than if it's actually good for them and if it's gonna help them grow in the long run, you know? And so when you're making, when you're taking the food of whatever you're consuming and you don't take into account these things, then ultimately you're not going to have solid bricks for your foundation of whatever you're building. Oh my gosh! This is my first time making like a chowder-like soup, and I think it's becoming one of my favorite. I love soup so much. But yeah, I remember when we were talking once in the Discord group fam about somebody who only ate mac and cheese, and he like just ate it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I thought that was really interesting because of the story that followed, it being a food that was so comforting that he associated with their family and was something that as a child they could always turn to. And so now as they've grown, this is something that they're, oh no, the macaroni, right, Isaiah? You know what I'm talking about, bro. But like that idea is still there. If you are not aware of, as a kid, that's where we grow, that's where we get our palates from. Our palates are more than just what we taste. Taste is associated with our sacral chakra, and our sacral chakra is where we create connections. It is where we see how to process the emotions of the outside world and create something from it. So food is, how we experience that, okay? I love food. I'm able to taste a lot. I get very emotional when I eat sometimes. And I love it. I love it so much. And I think that it's amazing that we are able to create connections, while eating. Like, think about a date. What do? You go eat dinner, you go eat lunch, you go eat with your partner because it is an intimate part of communion with somebody. No. Some people might not like soggy noodles, but I am not one of those people. I personally love it. I think it's like extra water. But cooking is sharing. Think about the Last Supper with Jesus. He said, "Eat this bread, this is my body. Drink this wine, this is my blood." That was some symbolic ritual if I've ever seen one, but the idea of communion is real. Soggy noodles are amazing. And even now, as humans, we look for that connection. You usually don't eat food with a stranger. That's just not something that you do. But you like to eat food with your friends. You like to eat food with your family, hopefully. And I like eating food with you because we just vibing. So it's important to note that eating food, it depends who you eat it with. You know, that's where we learn. I love seeing different cultural dishes because it is so amazing how the seasoning that they use, the foods that they use, they're all native to that land. So you're going to get, oh, hey, Jedi. Hey. So you're going to get all of the amazing foods that are already vibing in that part of the planet that are on that grid. And you're creating something that can be experienced. That's acknowledging that part of where you are at with those people. Hmm. Mm. So it's amazing. Food is a blessing and can tell you so much about somebody. Like, but most importantly, I think it's my favorite tool to connect with others. I love cooking for people. I like cooking for my family. I like cooking with my friends. And honestly, when I hang out with like my best childhood friends, we'll just cook food. And that's pretty much just how we'll hang out. I think it's amazing because A, we don't have to go to a restaurant. We don't have to pay like 3 times the amount to make the same thing at home that we can customize and really make it how we want to make it, but also we get that sense of connection and communion. And I think that's the most important part. Yeah? Okay, you can go down. It's okay. Oh my god, Jedi. Jedi, you just chillin'. He came out here definitely because he also wants food, so. Jedi, you can't put your paw right there, bro. Bro. You're trying to get some food. Okay, I will let you have a little bit, okay? Okay. Because I love you and we are communion together, okay? We are chilling together. Okay, but not right now, so don't beg, okay? Okay. Food is amazing. I think that it's something kind of underrated because we, for the most part, if you're watching this, you probably have food, or at least you know that you are okay and that you will not go hungry. But that is such a pleasure. That is such a blessing. That is amazing. When I talk to people that are actually in a place where they are struggling or they're hungry and they're wanting to provide, I think it's such a blessing when you're able to provide whatever you can, because that connection is, I feel, so much deeper and stronger than anything else. Like, sorry, like, you can give me like the coolest rhinestone or crystal in the world, but it will not compare to food if I'm hungry. So food is amazing. I really, 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 cooking is a ritual in many ways. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's amazing. You know, I was surprised at how many people kind of didn't know how to cook. I guess growing up, I really like food, and I find it exciting when I have limited amount of ingredients to make something that is good and I will enjoy eating. But I realize not everyone knows how to cook. It's not something like, I guess, taught. You know, why isn't this taught in school? I mean, I guess some schools do have foods. But honestly, like, this is kind of a life skill I feel like you need to know. You can't just live off a takeout for your whole life. You can, but we all know that's kind of sad. Is it? I can't judge. Maybe that's like the life you want. But food, when you're able to infuse your energy, your love, your attention into what you are about to consume, I feel like it just creates such a wonderful effect. Like, you just feel like, wow, I made this, and it's just the way I wanted to make it, and I know how to make this. I know how to create this for myself, and I think that is a blessing right there. I think my dog is gonna run out. Jedi's really like hearing all this talk of food, and he's like, I need to sit right here. Okay, Jedi. Okay. He's chilling. He's chilling. He's vibing. But yes, I know my dog loves food. I know we all love food. Just bring awareness to what you are consuming, how you are paying attention to it. If you all have the option to spend a little bit more time being aware of what you are consuming, whether it's preparing it, then do it. Mm-hmm. Because I believe whatever you invest time in, if it's with a pure intention and it's there to nurture you, it will give you more time. So eating the right foods give you more time to enjoy life. Whether if it's like cooking, like me, I love cooking, or if it's something else entirely. You can go, or not. He's like, I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready. But yeah, Maslow's pyramid. Yes, food is out. Sorry, Jedi. He's getting ready. He's getting ready to go inside, so he's like, he's waiting for me. He's waiting for me. But yes, fam, I'm almost done with my soup as well. And food is at the basis with shelter. We all just want shelter and food to feel safe. That is, I think, ultimately what we all want. And I love it. Having the ability to consume gives you strength. But abusing this ability will bring weakness. So finding a good balance where you're consuming just what helps you function well is amazing. And what is good? Yo, I love when you do food lives. I love food. It's amazing. It's amazing, dude. I love that you came out here. And I hope that you guys all try to eat some food. Jedi's out here. He's like, dude, I'm ready. He's so ready. You seem ready, Jedi. You seem ready. Yeah, he ready. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm done with my soup, and Jedi's definitely getting into that mood where he's like, he's just wanting to go inside. He's ready to do his thing. So yeah, I hope that this video helped you bring awareness to whatever you are eating. Make sure it feels good for your body and is providing the nutrients needed. And also cook with somebody. Just cook for fun. Just cook, and you know, the closer you can get to the earth while cooking, the closer you can get to the food that you're making, the better. Honestly, it's amazing. And I love you so much for just tuning in. I hope that you continue to have lots of tasty, wonderful experiences, whether it be with food or just in life in general. And I will see you in the next live. Let me know if you would like to do a live vibe about anything. I enjoy doing them with you guys, and I appreciate the company. And yeah, Jedi is definitely... You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Okay. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste and God bless.